but we are taking donations. We are trying to go to New York for our senior year. I know it's a long ways away, but there are a lot of us, you'll see. So if you want to put money in our bucket, please do, or if you want to Venmo us, there's also that. And if you're a parent, give money to your kids. That'd be nice. Thank you.
But yeah, we put this together because we don't have anything to prove, but we have a lot to give. So please enjoy our freshman year.
To center stage to graduation day, time to get the future started.
But we wouldn't take us no matter what. It's something we're part of. We learn to fly together side by side. I just hope the rest of my life would feel as good as our high school musical. Said we have to let it go. It's the best part we've ever known. Step into the future, but hold on to high school musical. Let's celebrate where we come from, with friends who've been there all along, just like high school musical.
I've always wanted to be at UCLA.
One short day at UCLA. One short day full of so much to do. Every way that you look at this campus, there's something exquisite you'll want to visit before the day's through. There are buildings tall as palm trees. There's Powell Library,
The Film Museum, McGowan Hall.
this school's 100 years old. It's all blue and it's all gold. I think we found a place where we belong. I want to be in this toy belong. So I will graduate someday to make my life and make my way. For today we'll wander and enjoy.
Oh, every afternoon when the clock strikes 4, yeah. A crazy bunch of kids crash through that door, yeah. Yeah, they throw off their coats and leave their squares behind, and then shake it like they're losing their mind. Never see them frown, they're the
Nicest kids in town.
Every afternoon you turn the TV on.
And you know you turn the sound up when your parents are gone.
and then you twist and first day to UCLA. To be honest, you're the first girl I've gone out with at UCLA.
Great.
Sorry, I'm an open book.
So how do you know Doc?
Oh, he's one of my best friends.
Does he do this matchmaker thing a lot?
No. He just said that you were really cute and set this up.
So, do you agree with him?
About what?
Am I really cute?
What? You can't just ask me that.
Why not? You said so am I?
She's a little artsy. She's hip and cool. She's just like all those girls that ignored me all through school. She's kinda indie and pretty hot. She's a lot like all the things that I am not. There's some Asian symbol tattooed on her wrist. She's got the kind of look that says, "Hello world, I'm pissed." She's sorta hostile. Her guns are drawn. Is it weird or just screwed up that I'm turned on? But that's just a first impression. I could be totally wrong. It's only a first impression. And maybe she's a stuffy and conservative, way uptight girl who's still a virgin, never goes past second base, suppressing every single urge until she marches down the aisle and finally ties the knot. She could want a giant family, be an opera devotee, hell, even have a PhD. Yes, that's who she could be.
I'm waiting.
Yes, you're very pleasant looking.
Pleasant looking.
No, I mean attractive, desirable, stunningly beautiful. How about D, all of the above? And what adjectives would you use to describe me?
He's a bit annoying and overdressed. He's got the kind of vibe that says, "Look at me, I'm stressed." Really, there's just so many adjectives to choose from, I wouldn't know where to start. Probably likes to cuddle. Long walks in the park, and if he likes sex, then it's only in the dark. But that's just a first impression. I could be totally wrong. It's only a first impression. And maybe he's a nasty, uninhibited, ferocious tiger with a sack who rides a Harley, hits the gym, and makes his money dealing crack to wealthy kids in private schools and train at Michael God. He could kick some ass just like Bruce Lee, engage in online privacy, and not take any shit from me. Yes, that's who he could.
That's who she could. That's who she could be. But that's just a first impression. I could be totally wrong. It's only a first impression. And though the impression is strong, it never can hurt to question. Though I doubt this will lead to romance. Sometimes the ones who seem great are a nightmare to date.
Either way, I've been burned.
But the one thing I've learned is oftentimes first impressions are worth a second glance. A second glance.
The second glance.
It's worth a second glance.
Technical difficulties.
Yes, hey. Freshman year. Everything you knew has been replaced by fresh faces and unfamiliar places.
It's easy to lose yourself in noise. forgets the song it sung. Where are you? Where are you now? Fierce, you're shivering. Is it cold or fear? Just keep singing. The coldest night of the coldest year comes right before the spring. Doubt comes in with tricky fingers. Doubt comes in with fickle tongues. Doubt comes in and my heart falters. It's as though you aren't there. Where are you? Where are you now? Orpheus, hold on tight. It warms me on the darkest hour of the darkest night. Comes right before the darkest hour of the darkest night. Comes right before the dawn.
So this next piece is to the song Fever, which was our dance call to get us all in here. Thank you, Professor Guy. And you know, sometimes in college, we like to go out, we like to socialize on a Saturday, a Thursday, sometimes a Tuesday. And in a loud, dark room, you really never know who you're dancing next to. Hold on. I don't mean to lead you on with it or anything, but like, I'm not into girls and guys, just like to dance.
All right, so some of you may remember your first college crush, right? Maybe it went a little something like this. Time stops when suddenly you see her. Time stops, and what you thought you knew changes, and life beyond this moment is bigger. Time stops, but still your heart is beating. Time stops, though you don't take a breath. She's there, and all you ever wanted is nearer, clearer. I used to think the world was
I guess you could say I'm a dancer first. I mean, my intense training from the ages of 4 to 10 really prepared me for college. You know, in fact, every time we go across the floor, Professor Gunn, he tears up. He almost can't watch. But one thing we can agree on is the fact that ballet has given us many memories that have brought us closer as a class. Thank you, Professor Gunn. This is a reverence to you. Thank you for teaching us that ballet can really make you feel beautiful. Daddy always said that he married beneath him. That's what he said, that's what he said. When he proposed, he informed my mother she was probably her very last chance. And though she was 22, though she was 22, though she was 22, she married him. Now life with my dad was never a big thing, more like a Collins bar. When I was 5, I remember my mother dug earrings out of a car. I knew that they weren't hers, but it wasn't something you want to discuss. He wasn't warm. Well, not to her. Well, not to us. But everything was beautiful at the ballet. Graceful men lift lovely girls in white. Yes, everything is beautiful at the ballet. I was happy at the ballet. That's when I started class. Up the steep and very narrow stairway to the voice like a metronome. Up the steep and very narrow stairway. It wasn't paradise. It wasn't paradise. It wasn't paradise, but it was home. Mother always said I'd be very attractive when I grew up. When I grew up, different, she said, with a special something and a very, very personal flair. And though I was 8 or 9, though I was 8 or 9, though I was 8 or 9, I hated her. Now different is nice, but it sure isn't pretty. Pretty is what it's about. I never met anyone who was different, who couldn't figure that out. So beautiful, I never lived to see. And it was clear, if not to her, well then, to me. But everyone was beautiful at the ballet. Every prince has got to have his swan. Yes, everyone was beautiful at the ballet. I was pretty at the ballet. Up the steep and very narrow stairway to the voice like a metronome. Up the steep and very narrow stairway. It wasn't paradise. It wasn't paradise. It wasn't paradise, but it was home. I don't know what they were for or against, really, except each other. I mean, I was born to save their marriage, but when my father came to pick up my mother from the hospital, he said, well, I thought this was going to help, but I guess it's not. Anyways, I had a fantastic fantasy life. I used to dance around the living room with my arms up like this. My fantasy was that it was an Indian chief, and he'd say to me, Maggie, do you want to dance? And I'd say, Daddy, I would love to dance. And it was clear, he proposed, that I was born to help their marriage and wed. That's what he said. That's what she said. I used to dance around the living room. It wasn't warm, not to her. It was an Indian chief and he'd
Love it.
You know, college really has its ups and downs, you know, and when you're feeling down, sometimes you just gotta look in the mirror and say, damn, I'm fabulous. At my style, could it be more glam? Look at my look, can you say hot damn? Look and at once, you know what I am. Me, I'm fabulous, baby.
Don't blow your mind. Drama, talent, sex combined. Hell, you could tell even if you're blind. Me, I'm fabulous, baby. I'm meant to be where the spotlight shines. Born to be on display. Built to be dressed to the 99s and ready to stand and say, look at me, can't you see?
I'm fabulous, baby.
Fabulous, baby.
Look right here, ain't it clear where I'm headed to?
Look at the time, honey, I can't stay. Look while you can, 'cause I'm on my way.
Me, I'm fabulous, baby. I've got fabulous things to do. My hair,
Look what's here and look down there. Look all you want, I got lots to spare. Just stand back and clear the track.
look at me, can't you see? I'm fabulous, baby. Check me out, ain't no doubt where this goes down.
So joke all you want, go ahead and laugh. One day you'll beg for my autograph. Me, I'm fabulous, baby. So damn fabulous, baby. Can't you see me lit up on the stage as the cameras adore me? Can't you see me walking red carpets or doing TV? Can't you see all my millions of fans screaming desperately for me?
I'm a diva, a goddess, a star on the brink.
A hot rockin' vision and hot shocking pain. It's time for the world to find out, don't you think? Oh, look at me, can't you see?
Fabulous, baby.
Oh, I'm fabulous, baby!
So laugh all you want, I won't be denied. What I've got is too hot to hide. I am fabulous, baby.
So damn fabulous, baby! Guaranteed. Oh, fabulous, baby.
Fresh, free,
Fabulous, baby. Fine and fabulous. Wait and see.
Sometimes in college, days go on for a little too long. Here's to those who make it all the more bearable.
Well, here it is, 5 p.m. The finish of a long day's work. And there they are, both of them. The secretary and the clerk. Not very well acquainted. Not very much to say. But I
between us.
And she's thinking he really is a dear. And he's thinking,
But what of my career?
then she says, and he says,
Well, it's been a long day. Well, it's been a long, been a long, been a long, been a long day.
now she's thinking, I wish that he were more of a flirt. And he's thinking,
I guess a little flirting won't hurt.
she's thinking, for dinner we could meet. And he's thinking,
Both have got to eat.
and she says, and he says,
Gesundheit. Well, it's been a long day. Well, it's been a long, been a long, been a long, been a long day.
hey, there's a yummy Friday special at Stouffer's. It's $1.90 vegetable plate. And at the bottom of the ad, not bad, service for two, $3.58. To make a bargain, make a date.
It's fate.
Now she's thinking, what female kind of trap could I spring? And he's thinking,
I might as well forget the whole thing.
now she's thinking, suppose I take his arm. And he's thinking,
Now really, what's the harm?
then she says, hungry? And he says,
Yeah?
well, it's been a long day. Well, it's been a long, been a long, been a long, been a long day.
Well, it's been a long, been a long, been a long, been a long day. When you get to college, you're faced with a lot of temptations. Frat boys, art hoes, the swim team, a cappella hotties, hunter sailing. All these options can make you very frustrated. Cue the music. Let's play that back. God, I dreamed there was an angel who could hear me through the wall as I cried out like in Latin, this is so not life at all. Help me out of this nightmare. Then I heard her silver call. She said, just give it time, kid. I come to one and all.
Be that hand, please, and the itch you can't control. Let me teach you how to handle all the sounds in your soul. Oh, we'll work that silver magic and we'll aim it at the wall. She says love may make you blind, kid, but I wouldn't mind that.
It's the bitch of the living.
Bitch, just a bitch.
But your name.
Just a bitch, yeah.
Just a bitch of the living. As someone you can't stand.
See, each night it's like fantastic, tossing, turning without rest. Cause my days at the piano with my teacher at her chest, and the music's like the one thing I can even get at all. When she leans against my shoulder, God, I want it all.
It's the bitch of the living. Bitch, with nothing going on. Nothing going on. Just the bitch of the living. Asking what went wrong. Do they think we want this? Oh, who knows?
See her showering in chimney glass. Bobby Miller, he's the best. Looks so nasty in those khakis. God, my whole life's like some test. Then there's Mariana Wheelan, as if she'd return my call. It's like just kiss some ass, man. Then you can screw 'em all. Oh, it's the bitch
super trooper. But I won't feel blue like I always do. 'Cause somewhere in the crowd there's you.
other people in TFT.
Don't do it. I mean, you're in literally the same place, the same major, all the time. How do we put this? How do
It's a bad idea in the end.
I know, I totally agree.
It's a bad idea in the end, you.
I've never known anything so true.
It's a terrible idea in the end, you. You have a girl.
You're always busy.
we see each other
every day in ballet.
It's a bad idea, me and you. Let's just keep kissing and we come to. Hearts stop racing, let's face it. Making mistakes like this will make
Worst was already pretty bad.
minds stop running. It's time we just let this thing go. It was a pretty good bad idea, wasn't it though? It's a bad idea, me and you. It's a bad idea, me and you.
Hold me close while I think this through.
No, it's a very poor idea, me and you. Hearts stop racing, let's face it. Making mistakes like this will make worse what was already pretty bad. Minds stop running, it's time we just let this thing go. It was a pretty good bad idea, wasn't it though? And I know what's right for me. It's the only thing I've ever done. What if I never see myself ever be anything more than what I've already become? I need a bad idea. 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 It's just one. Heart keep racing. Let's make mistakes. Let us say so what and make worse what was already pretty bad. This secret is safe. No reason to throw it away when there's love to be had. Hold me tight as I tell myself that you might make sense and make good what has been just so bad. Let's see this through. It was a pretty good bad idea. Me and you. Me and you.
So this song is for all of our relationships from high school that we thought would make it to college. Nobody likes you, everyone left you, they're all out without you, having fun.
Where have all the bastards gone? The underbelly stacks up 10 high. The dummy failed the crash test, collecting unemployment checks. Funky only long for the ride. Where have all the riots gone? Watching as your city's moms multiply. What's in love is now in debt. On your birth certificate, so strike the fucking match inside you. Yeah! The town bishop's an extortionist, and he don't even know that you exist. Send civil witness to a die. You better run for your fucking life. It's not over till you're underground. It's not over before it's too late. This city's burning. It's not my burden. It's not over before it's too late. There is nothing left to
their lives. Where will all the martyrs go when the virus cures itself? And where will we all go when it's too late? And love look down the dark. You're not the Jesus of suburbia. The Saint Jimmy is a figment of your father's rage and your mother's love. Made me the idiot America. It's not over till you're underground. It's not over before it's too late. This city's burning. That's not my burden. It's not over before it's too late. When she said I can't take this space, I'm leaving you behind. Wake up! When she said I can't take this space, I'm leaving you tonight. I'm leaving you Guys, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I cannot stop thinking about Max.
Oh my gosh, girl, you don't need a man. But you know, if you're looking, I've tried Bumble and I've had some success.
Girl, get off Bumble, get off Tinder, get off Christian Mingle, get off J-Date, get off Farmers Only. Forget about the boys completely. Get yourself a canary.
No canary in a cage for me. This canary's ready to fly free.
Humble cord, is that a man I once adored? He's nothing but an albatross, no brain loss, double crosser. Forget about the boy, pull the plug. Ain't he the one who pulled the rug? He's lower than an alley cat, dirty rat, and I flatter. Forget about the boy, forget about the boy, forget about the boy. And in the moonlight, don't you think about him? Sister, you're much better off without him.
Blow the blues a kiss goodbye and put the sun back in the sky. When he comes crawling, I'm not falling.
Shout, who
It's about the juxtaposition of opposing feelings that college kids feel all the time. My song is about being proud of getting through what you had to get through in order to get to where you are and being confident that you can do better.
Well, my song is about smiling through the bad times while watching your friends who are maybe succeeding more than you.
My best friend had a little situation at the end of our senior year. And like a shot, she and Mitchell got married that summer. Carol Ann getting bigger every minute, thinking, what am I doing here? While Mitchell's out every night being a heavy metal drummer. They got a little cute house on a little cute street with a crucifix on the door. Mitchell got a job at a record store in the mall. Just the typical facts of a typical life in a town on the eastern shore. I thought about what I wanted. It wasn't like that at all. Made Carol Ann a cute baby sweater, thinking I can do better than that.
I guess I can't believe you really came. And that we're sitting on this pier. See, I'm smiling. That means I'm happy that you're here. I need we'll have to try a little harder and bend things to and fro to make this love as special as it was 5 years ago. And maybe you made it to Ohio. Who knows where else we can go?
In a year or so I moved to the city, thinking, what have I got to lose? Got a room, got a cat, and got 20 pounds thinner. Met a guy at a class I was taking, some very well-placed tattoos. Wouldn't leave me alone unless I went with him to dinner.
I didn't know you had to go so soon.
And I guess he was cute.
I thought we had a little time.
And I guess he was sweet.
Whatever. If you have to,
Then you have to, so whatever, it's alright.
we'll have tonight.
You don't have to.
You know what makes me crazy? I'm sorry, can I say this? You know what makes me nuts? The fact that we don't have to get together, sharing parties, spending more time. You were gonna choose someone else to see you with. No, you are. So that's exactly what you're doing.
You don't have to change me to stay with me. I want you and nothing but you. Miles and piles of you. Finally, I will have something worthwhile to think of each morning. You and nothing but you. Miles and piles of you. Pushing through windows and bursting through walls and root to the sky. And I don't need any lifetime commitments. I don't need to get hitched tonight.
Whatever.
I don't want you to throw up all your walls and defenses.
director and arranger of the show.
My name is Sophie Shapiro, and I am one of the choreographers.
I'm Jack, and I'm the other choreographer. Just to reiterate, I know we have 4 years, but we also have a lot of people. So if you would like to Venmo, our Venmo is listed there, UCLA MT22. We also have bins, movement. We also have bins for cash if you want that, or come up to any one of us at the end of the show. If you feel so inclined, any amount is greatly appreciated.
And before we do our last song, we just want to say some thank yous. Thank you to Eric for being our not have made it without him, so we are so thankful for him. Thank you to Matt and Fletcher for putting up our beautiful set. Thank you to the department for supporting us and having our show in this strange but lovely space. And thank you to any faculty members who are here tonight. Hello.
This show gave you a little bit of a glimpse into what freshman year was like for us. We're really lucky to have brought you to this space because that is where we've spent every day for the past year. But even though this year was full of lots of fun times, like you saw, it was also full of a lot of sad times. One of our fellow MTs, Nora, passed away over Thanksgiving break, and that was something that was just completely awful. And moving forward these next couple of years, we will always hold her deep in our hearts. And we know that she's watching us as we move forward to the stars. So we'd like to dedicate this last number to her.
So our next song is a mashup of Light from Next to Normal and A Little More Homework from 13 Musical. And I arranged it to remind us that despite Nora's passing away, we still have light. And even though we are freshmen, we think we've made it so far. But we still have 3 more years, and we all have a little more homework to do.
fell in love for the first time.
Day into day into day.